G'day, have I got a story for you? Check the disclaimer. Season 1, Episode 69. Illusion. I can hear the mangler's footfalls in the hall. He pushes both hands out either side of him as he walks through the door. He pushed the two big men standing at the sides of the doorway, and both of them stumbled. Why did he do that? What good did it do? He is so strong. His loud thoughts are still on Elif, and apparently he is waiting for another Elif to be sent. He is thinking of, why would he do that to her if he wants me to bond with him? He is thinking that if he's awful to her, but not to me, he thinks I will bond with him if I think he likes me. No. Just no. He asks me many questions again, and I answer them all. When he asked me,
"Where did the woman go?"
I told him the truth. She is at a real hospital where they help people and don't hurt them. Now he is thinking that the clean-up crew probably told me that. What clean-up crew? I didn't need anyone to tell me. I sent her there myself. I know that is where she is. I find it interesting that people who lie a lot expect everyone else to do the same. I have met clean-up crew people before. They didn't lie to me. I remember how sad they all were. All of them hated their jobs. I hear footsteps down the hallway, and another Elif knocks on the open door and calls out,
"Maid services."
She is wearing a maid's outfit that is much too small for her. She must be cold. The mangler immediately makes that awful growl sound, or is it a low moan? As he does occasionally, grabs her tight by the arm and takes her out of the door with him. He walks back down the hall with her, screaming.
"Who sent this Elif? I haven't even prepared her. Has she been briefed yet? Who is responsible for this fiasco? Who sent Elif?"
Once again, his screams are far too away to be heard now, but I still hear his loud thoughts.
"How dare they send her without my permission? I told them to send her immediately. They should have prepared her first. I should have told them. No, they should know what I require. How could they know? She wasn't ready yet. Where is the nurse's uniform? The other Elif was wearing it. They should have taken it off her. I click my fingers and they jump. They should have had her ready for me. I require an Elif nurse, not an Elif maid. They should have known that. I didn't tell them. That's no excuse. They should know everything I require. I loathe them. No. I loathe myself.
The room he just walked past. What was that? Is someone hiding in there? Is it a cleaning cupboard? I listen to thoughts in this small facility. Everyone is fearful of the mangler here, and no one is owning up to sending the second Elif to him. Suddenly, the two big men standing outside step in front of the doorway to block someone's way. It's not the mangler. He's at the other end of this facility. The man says,
"The sight again."
and the two big men move aside. The man then says,
"Teeth shalaf."
and both big men lower their heads with their eyes closed. Teeth shall laugh. Does he mean a grin showing teeth? Or maybe a quiet laugh? And why they closed their eyes when he said, "Sir, sight again." A small man, or is he a boy, wearing black is walking into the room. Do I know him? He seems vaguely familiar. Was he at the surface house? Near the brick fence? What is he doing here? I thought he didn't want me to even look at him. How did he find me here? How did he get here? He walks over to me and says one word.
Help.
He puts his icy cold finger on my forehead, and I see my arm reach up to put my finger on his. I feel a surge through my body. I don't like it here. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Stop shaking me. Help. Yes, I can help. Help. Stop it. Stop it. I'm passing out. I'm sorry. I wake up. Am I in an MM again? What did they do to me this time? I keep my eyes closed. People will often leave me alone if I have my eyes closed. Is that Delilah's thoughts? What is Delilah doing here? Or am I there? Oh, I'm in the spare MM in Drogoth's facility. How did I get here? Wasn't I just in a hospital? Or maybe a very cold place? Was I in an aeroplane? Delilah put me in the MM to bring me back to life and repair me. She brought me back to life? Did I checked Delilah's thoughts. She heard me cry out in her mind from the room where they burned the bodies in the furnace. She rushed down there, found who she thought was me, and put me in the MM. I don't understand. I am not allowed to be permanently. How did this happen? Delilah doesn't know, but she wants to send me to Cassandra if I can open a portal. Oh, of course I can. It's easy. The subdermal tracking device has been removed. I can't feel it in my neck. Oh, I see. Delilah cut it out and threw it in the furnace. As far as anyone knows, I am permanently gone. Is that true? Does the Mangler think I'm gone? Does he have any other way to find me? I connect Delilah and Cassandra's minds. I just let them organise everything. I feel so tired and so heavy and just want to sleep. Where is Ambrielle? I force myself to stay awake as Delilah carries me to the elevator. I open the portal as she asks, and it takes more effort than I thought. I'm projecting the destination portal. I'm exhausted. Delilah doesn't put me down to walk through. Oh, I see, she thinks I won't be able to walk. She holds me up high and puts me far enough into the portal so it will pull me in. Doesn't she realise that at the other end I will fall? I emerge into a waiting woman's arms at the other end. Oh, it's Cassandra. I hear Bert say,
Are you sure that's her? She's so little.
I wake up. That's an unusual smell. Oh, the thoughts all around me are so confused. As confused as Laura's thoughts get, but different somehow. Oh, Lola. Suddenly I hear Ambrielle in my mind.
Welcome back, little sweetheart.
I hear someone moving. Little one, are you awake? You are safe here. Doesn't she know that there is no such thing as safe? Not for me.
Little sweetheart, Mangala's men are on their way.
Ambrielle says in my thoughts.
I can feel their anger and their determination. Cassandra needs to know.
Cassandra, I say, they're coming for me. No, little one, she says. You're safe here. They're in the elevator right now, I warn her. You need to leave this room. They could kill you for just being in the room with me. You need to go right now. They're here. Suddenly, Cassandra picks me up and heads for the old staff elevator down the other end of the hall. She steps in and says, You could open an air funnel here and save yourself. I speak with her mind to mind. It's quicker and I explain everything. Cassandra does as I request. She puts me in the bed in the last room, which is empty. Mangala's men are systematically going to every room. They have my DNA tagged. Why didn't I remember this before? They can find me no matter where I am. There's no point going somewhere else. They will also find me there. When Delilah removed the subdermal tracking device, it just means that it takes them a little longer to find me. Not many people have a DNA tag. Usually only those who are... Actually, I don't want to think about that. All subterranean subjects have subdermal tracking devices that I have become accustomed to disabling just before each one of them steps into a portal during all rescues. Not all subterranean subjects have DNA tags. Only a small amount have them. The Mangala tagged my DNA as soon as he found out about my mind ability, as he calls it. I am also often required by others who also use DNA tags, although slightly different to the Mangala's techniques. A big man, even bigger than Elvar, walks in, throws back the bed covers, rips the hospital gown off me and checks me all over as though he's inspecting a piece of furniture. He then grabs me by the ankle and holds so tight. I wish they wouldn't do that. He is carrying me like this, down the hall, in the elevator, out through the front of the hospital, to one of the long cars. Lemond, that's his name, doesn't seem to care that many surface people are watching. Pharamond and Fenella are waiting by the long car. Pharamond holds my arms to flip me upright, and Fenella then grabs my arm tight. I sit in the back of the car next to Fenella, who it seems will not loosen her grip on my arm. Pharamond and Lemond sit opposite, staring at me. No one says a word, but they are all thinking a lot. How long have I been gone? Weeks? How How could it be weeks? What happened to me in those... How many weeks? 3? No. 7? Lemont has been looking for me for 3 weeks, but Fenella and Pharamond estimate that I have been missing for 7. I don't remember any of this. The last thing I remember is the Mangler leaving the fake hospital room with the second Elif, and a small man wearing black putting his finger on my forehead. This is one of those times it seems like someone is stealing my life. What happened in those 7 weeks? I want those 7 weeks back. I want my life back. And Brielle, is it the new year yet? No. Almost. Where was I for 7 weeks? She doesn't know either. She couldn't find me. Where are they taking me this time? My thoughts go to Sleepy Man. Why am I remembering him signing papers, many papers, with his... and my... I was a newborn baby at the time, but I knew what he was doing. I begged him not to do it in his mind, and I know he heard me, but he did it anyway. He signed page after page after page, so many. Every organisation, every person who put another piece of paper in front of him, he signed them all with his and with my. He agreed to everything, every extra part of all contracts, no matter what they were. Even the very last one, the one that hardly anyone would sign, he signed it enthusiastically. He didn't care about me at all. He only cared about his wealth, his position and his standing. He wanted to be important, and he thought this would make him important. He was mistaken. They didn't think of him as important. Most of them thought of him as gullible. Things got worse and worse for him and me. I'm not sure what they did to him. Maybe nothing. But his mind, he has a mind ability, mild as it is. I remember my bassinet in the middle of the kitchen. It stayed there for about 9 weeks. A woman would put a bottle of milk in my mouth occasionally. My nappy was never changed. I remember waking up to see knives, sharp knives, swirling around my cot. I grabbed them off Sleepy Man's mind and embedded them in the high cupboard doors. He was annoyed that I could stop him from doing things with his mind. Occasionally during this time, I woke up and saw a person. He felt different and looked so clean. The woman and Sleepy Man looked very dirty by this time. I don't think they had washed in weeks. The different person put a bottle of milk in my mouth, and as he walked away, he vanished. Was that real? Even now I try to convince myself that it was a dream, or hallucination, or I was just mistaken. But I know it was real. The most believable explanation is not always the truth. I know that a lot more happened during those weeks, but But when I recall them, I often only recall a few things at a time. It's almost like I'm protecting myself from some of those memories. And if I only remember a few each time, I'll be okay. I remember being taken by many different groups of people. They all had their own brand of torture, their own ways of hurting me. It's surprising how many ways there are to hurt someone. Why did the someone have to be me? Sleepy man. What is this that I remember? I remember standing up with my eyes closed. Why am I standing up with my eyes closed? I can feel the cool water on the tips of my toes, and as they wriggle, my eyes open and I look down. I see reflections twinkling on the water. I look up and see a beautiful waterfall tumbling over rocks and small pools on its way down to the crystal clear lagoon. Absolutely beautiful. Silence. Why can't I hear the waterfall? Oh, I'm cold. Why am I cold on such a beautiful sunny day? My eyes close. I stand still and concentrate. I hear voices speaking in unison. I wonder. I raised my hand to touch my lips. I raised my hand. I'm sure I did, but what's happened? My hand hasn't moved. I realize that I am speaking along with the other voices. How are my lips moving and my voice talking when I am silently standing here? I take a breath in, or try to, and slowly blow my breath out. Why isn't my breath blowing out? I want to make my voice stop speaking, but nothing happens. Oh, yes, it has. It stopped at the same time as all the other girls. I just realized that my eyes are shut again. Did I shut them? What will I see when I open them? Will my eyes open when I choose to open them? I don't think the beautiful, tranquil scene was real. My eyes are squinting, and I see large trees, and the rest of the vegetation all. There is an awful smell to it, as though it has been left to rot for a long time. As my eyes fully open, I feel what I can only describe as a putrid dampness that invades not only my eyes but is also on my whole body. Why didn't I notice that before? My hand touches my heavy hair, and I realize that it is caked full of something. Ew, something damp. I see many girls standing at the edge of this muck. I suppose it would be best described as a murky swamp. The girls are the same distance apart from each other, and all covered in this putrid slime. I feel my body involuntarily shudder as I realize that I am one of them. The girls all look so peaceful and content. Are they seeing what I saw before my eyes closed? Is what they are seeing real? Or is what I am seeing real? How can they look so serene while breathing in this foul odour? I hear a loud voice call out,
Aquamarine, purify.
have I heard that voice before? All girls immediately have blank looks on their faces and point their right fist towards the middle of the sludge. I decide to quickly copy them because I know we are being watched, but then realise that my right fist is already out, just like theirs. Oh, the man to my left is thinking that we are all going to voluntarily fall face first into this mire. Oh, and then what? Ew. Surely not. I check all the girls' thoughts simultaneously, and they are all thinking the same thing. They are wondering why we are purifying water that is already the purest clean water they have ever seen. They want to swim, all of them. I try to connect with their thoughts, to help them realise what is truly happening, but their minds all seem locked in this illusion. Thank you so much for sitting and having a cuppa with us. We hope you enjoy the story.